Hi guys, my awesome third period here. I hope that you guys are staying well and safe and staying home. Um, I know that it's probably starting to get to you. I have only left my house once since we went on spring break, and it usually I'm a homebody, but it's starting to get to me. I'm wanting to go, but my doctors have said I can't leave the house. So my husband is the only person that's going anywhere, so I know if I'm getting cabin fever, that you guys are getting cabin fever. I know with Word, I'm going to ask you first to be patient with me and with our tech people at county office. The Microsoft Office, Adobe, and the Project Lead the Way classes are going to be the hardest, well, not the hardest, but it's going to be harder to do them distance learning because of the software issue. I know some of you do not have Microsoft. If I've tried to call all of you, some of you I've talked to, some of you have Microsoft. Some of you, I haven't heard back from you, whether you have Microsoft or not, or if you even have a computer. I know that if you have a regular laptop or desktop, there is a way to download free Microsoft Office 365. If you have Office 365, then you can do geometrics from home. I found that out this week. We've done a lot of research on that, but you have to have Microsoft on the computer for it to work. I know some of you have Google Chromebooks, and as of this point, we haven't been successful in downloading any type of Microsoft program to the Chromebooks, which may limit you to just doing the quizzes. But we have met and met and met this week, I think 4 or 5 times, trying to work on how to make this as easy as possible for you without you stressing. We will somehow give you guys the opportunity to take those certification tests. If we come back on May 18th, that'll give us 2 weeks to certify. And by then, you will have everything else done, book-wise or whatever, and you will be able to just focus on the test. We've also talked about offering some test dates in the summer for you to come in and certify. Remember, most of you, the ones that have passed Microsoft Word certification, when I have tested kids before and once they pass Word, 6 out of 10 will pass PowerPoint the first time because they're so similar. Okay, they are so much alike. So we've talked about we're gonna offer times for you to certify. Even we've talked about underclassmen, allowing them some time next year in the fall to come back in and certify without retaking the class. So we're trying our best to work out something for you to do that. I'm going to have a Google Meet this week on Tuesday, and third period, it'll be during your third period time slot, and I'm going to start that at 12:45. Give you time for lunch, and we'll be on there as long as we need to. All the teachers, if they do a Google Meet, we have to do it during your time period that you would be in my class, because I don't want to take away from somebody else's class who might be doing a Google Meet. So we'll get to see each other's faces and talk to each other, and I'll try to answer your questions as best I can. It would help me out greatly if you joined the Remind app and you could text me. The biggest things I need to know is who does not have access to a computer, if that is someone I know some of you do. I don't know if anybody doesn't. I just know that some people have the Chromebooks and they may not have Microsoft Word. So how I'm going to do assignments this week is I'm going to go back through and look at where you are, because you guys are so many different places. And I'm going to assign each student certain assignments to try and get everybody caught up. So we should be starting, the end of the grade period is Thursday. We should be starting PowerPoint. We should be done with Unit 2 and starting Unit 3. And some of you haven't finished Unit 1. So I'm really concerned with that. So I'm going to make some assignments. I'm going to post the link how to sign on to Geometrix. You could try it and see if you can, if you have Microsoft, if you can get into Geometrix and do that. I'll need to know those of you that try it that can't. So we're going to have a lot of conversation between me and you. So please don't be afraid. Some of you, I left my home number on your machine. I know Logan's got my home number. Bradley, Casey's mom has my home number. Cameron's has my home number. You guys can call me. Get the Remind app. You can text me anytime. So for this week, I guess I'll set up a chart and assign each of you what I want you to do specifically for this week. This week is not review grades, it's grades, real grades. So you've got to do the work. Okay, I know this pandemic is making us all crazy, but it's up to you to do the work. But I know that you guys can do it. Every one of you are smart. I missed you so bad. It's going to be, maybe this will bring you some normalcy to have some actual work that you know is benefiting you in your class. So that's what my goal is to try and get you through this, and we can do this together, because I love all y'all, and you guys are awesome, and you're smart, and we can do this. So just know that you'll have certain specific assignments for each student. I want you to try and see if you can make Geometrix work, and let me know if it doesn't work. And then send me a message, let me know. And we'll go from there, okay? So be ready Tuesday at 12:45 for our meeting. And I can't wait to see your smiling, beautiful, sunshiny faces.